In March of 2013, Florida Gulf Coast and Andy Enfield became the first and only 15 seed to advance to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA Tournament, knocking off Georgetown and San Diego State. They did it without a single NBA player on their roster, and for the most part without the three-point shot. FGCU hit only 6 threes in their first game and 7 in their second game. For March Madness upsets, the usual recipe for success is thought to be slowing the game down and getting hot from 3. But FGCU was the total opposite. Not only were they one of the fastest offenses in the country that season, but there were 75 possessions in their first round upset. That was the fastest paced game Georgetown played in the entire season. In this video, we'll focus on that win over Georgetown, as well as FGCU's run as a whole. We'll look at Enfield's X's and O's, the players executing his system, Georgetown and Otto Porter's defensive game plan, and the 21-2 second half run that created the name Dunk City. We'll be making more videos of classic NCAA tournament games over the next few weeks, so leave a comment below if there's a game you want to see next. Subscribe and turn on notifications to get that next video, and please hit the like button to help our channel grow. On the very first play of the tournament, FGCU was already thinking alley-oop. They ran a ball screen set that's really designed to get the screener, in this case Sherwood Brown, cutting to the basket for a lob. This is from earlier in the 2013 season, where FGCU got the lob. But against Georgetown, their point guard Brett Comer kept the ball and hit the opening bucket. FGCU would run the play again in the first half. With Georgetown, who was one of the best defenses in the country, they ranked number 4 in efficiency that season, stalling the play out. Enfield went to the play again to start the second half. This time, instead of cutting, Brown popped back for a 3. After FGCU's tourney run, Enfield took the head coaching job at USC. With the Trojans, he's still running that play as recently as this season. Here they get the lob for Ethan Anderson. Going back to the start of the game, the next play was a similar concept looking for a lob. Spain action. Eric McKnight sets a ball screen in the middle of the floor, while Chase Feeler looks to screen McKnight's man to set up a lob. The other 2 players are spaced in the corner. Again, this was a common set for Enfield that season. Comer found McKnight for several lobs off of the Spain action. Dunk City wasn't just an NCAA tournament fluke. The FGCU offense thrived off lobs all season thanks to Comer's court vision, combined with multiple players being able to finish at the rim. The Georgetown bigs were supposed to switch the Spain action. You can see Hopkins try to point to Lubbock to stay high, but the play ended with a 3-point attempt, which the Hoyas were pretty consistently willing to give up. Georgetown's defense mostly dared FGCU to shoot from outside, and it worked well in the first half. In ball screens, they put 2 on the ball and sagged in the paint to protect against the roller, basically daring Comer to make the skip pass for a 3. Georgetown's length and athleticism, plus being willing to give up threes, made it very difficult for FGCU to get an easy look inside the paint in the first half. 10 minutes into the game, FGCU had just 11 points and trailed by 5. The clear floor general for FGCU was Brett Comer. He was just a 26% shooter from 3, but he assisted on 45% of made baskets, the second highest rate of any player in the country. Comer was the main force behind FGCU's transition attack, pushing the ball hard down the floor for creative no-look passes. In the first half, Georgetown's transition defense was pretty good, keeping FGCU in check. But that changed almost immediately to start the second half with this Comer lob pass.
Fielder up high and down hard.
Tonight and still find a way to win the ball game. How are they going to weather the
Comer with a great move and slammed in. Murray pumps it down.
It was deja vu just 2 days later in FGCU's second round win. Again, they quickly turned around a slow start by getting Comer out on the break.
But he loses it. And now Comer again, he'll try to create. He's got wings, he's got a trailer, and he's got Fielder!
The objective when you're judging teams and how they're going to compete.
McKnight from Comer.
Georgetown also started to have some breakdowns in their half-court defense. There was still a 35-second shot clock back in 2013, and here Georgetown defended well for all but the last 5 seconds of it. On the ball screen, Georgetown put 2 on the ball again. Because there's only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, this probably should have been a late clock switch, but Otto Porter got caught ball watching instead of guarding the cut. This play here was a common concept for FGCU. They would spread the floor and lift one big up as the other is slipping to the hoop. The lift distracts the help defender, while the slip again catches Otto Porter off guard. This same action led to several Chase Fielder dunks during the regular season off of the slip. Many of these examples are with an empty corner. With no one on the ball side, the help on the slip has to come from someone on the weak side. This time, Porter is alert and in great position. In this example, the weak side is asleep, but Porter's length breaks up the lob pass anyways. Another issue for the Hoyas was baseline out of bounds defense. Georgetown played 2-3 zone on baseline out scenarios, and it gave FGCU some trouble in the first half. But after halftime, FGCU came out ready to exploit it. They set up a simple play for a top of the key 3, then hit another 3 against it a minute later. All of a sudden, Georgetown trailed by 17 points. To spark a comeback, Georgetown went to their full-court press. They generated 4 turnovers and even got the lead back into single digits with 3 minutes left. The other adjustment from Georgetown was to deny Comer the ball, attempting to keep FGCU out of their flow and offensive sets. But to FGCU's credit, they never stopped pushing the ball. It can normally be common for a big underdog to try to milk the clock with a double-digit lead. But Comer and company did the opposite, pushing the ball and putting pressure on the defense, even right in the middle of Georgetown's comeback. It was that mentality that cemented the Dunk City legacy as one of the most exciting Cinderella teams of all time.
And he's got 6 for Georgetown. Brown. Comer. Up and down! He drops the anvil! Are you kidding me? Feeler has brought him out of their seat.
Brett Comer, welcome to your Kodak moment, my friend. Not worried about the pressure. Just throws it to the sky.
The high flyers, they're the real Cinderella.
If you're a college basketball fan interested in X's and O's and analytics, subscribe to our Hoop Vision newsletter. This week we put up scouting breakdowns for the top 10 teams in the country, and we have more teams coming soon. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to comment with the March Madness game you'd like to see next.